What's up everyone, 124san's here. Today is the release of Arena Power Cube, and if you don't know what the Power Cube is, it's very similar to the MTG Online's Vintage Cube, where there are lots of powerful cards like Mox Pearl, Zero Mana, Add White. And if you go to the artifact section, oh yeah, there's also Booster Tutor, which is a pretty fun card. You get to open a booster pack for this cube and get any cards from that pack. And this is the first time Booster Tutor can be played on any digital platform. If you go to the artifact section, all the way at the end, yeah, you will see there's a Black Lotus. Even people who don't play Magic the Gathering knows about this card. It's just busted, and basically the best card in this cube period. And there's also Mana Crypt, 0 mana at 2 colorless. And also Soaring. This one's Commander player knows is the best, 1 mana at 2. So yeah, a lot of powerful cards here. So in this cube, people are gonna do a lot of unfair stuff, including me. I'm not good at drafting Vintage Cube because I don't have much experience, so hopefully I can survive this. Also, I am doing traditional queue instead of Premier Draft queue because for this time's cube draft, the Premier Draft queue is ranked, and I don't want to lose my Mythic rank. Alright, here we are at pack 1, pick 1 of the Vintage, not quite Vintage, but Power Cube on Magic Arena. Kind of want to take a Traxa here because it's one of the best top end for all the unfair strategy like Reanimate, Flash, Sneak Attack. There's also Lion's Eye Diamond, which is used for draw 7s and the Underworld Breach combo. But that's pretty much it because you have to discard your whole hand to get a 3 mana. And there's also Shieldred the Apocalypse, which is just a good black card, period. So Atraxa or Shieldred. There's no power here, but the power level of some cards are quite good, especially the 2 I just mentioned. I think I like Atraxa more, because I want to try out the strategy that is unique to Power Cube, like the Flash, Sneak Attack, Show and Tell, Natural Order. Alright, pack 1, pick 2. And speaking of which, we just got a Show and Tell. But do we just take this right away? Or no? We don't have to take Show and Tell and just literally reanimate. Reanimate. You don't have to be in the reanimate archetype to play this card because you can just reanimate your opponent's stuff. But with support, this is just much better, and we already have a premium target Atraxa, so we can take Reanimate here, or straight up power level wise, Minx and Boo is the best card here. 4 manas for 3 Loyalty Planeswalker, and then you get a Boo, and then you can put counter on Boo, which is a 4/4 triple haste, and you can throw Boo to draw cards. But if you get rid of Minx and Boo, there's still a 4/4 Boo to be dealt with, and if you destroy Boo, Minx can makes Boo again. But yeah, pretty busted card, but I think I want to just go with the reanimate strategy here. Pack 1, pick 3. Mana Leak is probably the best card for this deck. Or we take a Fable Passage, but Fable Passage is weaker than the other cards like the one that you pay 1 life to get a basic land by never counting tapped. That one's better than this. I think we just take Mana Leak here. Pick 1, pick 4. Anything outstanding? Life and Death. Alright, if we take Life and Death here, we are just gonna all in on the reanimate strategy. And I'm actually a pretty big fan of this. And we also need We also need a discard outlet after picking this swap, like Inti is one of them. Hopefully Inti wheels, which is kind of rare, but I'm gonna pick 5. Any discard outlets, or we take a chili target like Bourbon Tyrant. Just you can natural order this. You can sneak attack this. So it basically works the same as Atraxa in this deck. And there's no cards that lets us discard. So I'm actually just gonna take another big thing here. Pick 6. Now there's a Triplicate Titan, but Triplicate Titan is... You cannot natural order this. And if you reanimate this, it doesn't... It's pretty weak to an exile removal. Which can be said is... Same can be said to Bourbon Tyrant. Or we take a Surveil land, but we're not sure if we're playing red. Or we just take a Scrub land. We can play white and black. And hardcut Atraxa. I'm just not that high on Triplicate Titan, so let's take a Scrub land here. 1/7. I don't see any discard outlet. On glance. Green card is not like the strongest strong card. We can take Night Whisper. Act as a black card draw. This is the very few black unconditional card draw that we can have. And ideally, I want to avoid playing green as much as possible. But yeah, let's take Night Whisper. Pick 8. There's a Triumph that touches blue, green, white. And Nia is doesn't work with this strategy. We are not up to being stalking anything, so I think we just take his headquarters. Pick 9, any discard outlets. Fire Covenant Wield. This is a pretty good card to just remove from early game threats. We can take this or take a Torsen, which is another chili target, but we already have 2 chili targets, so we are fighting on that front. Or we take the Ignoble Hierarch and be in more in green. But we don't have actually any green cards. We're not card casting Bourbon Tyrant. Alright, took a Fire Covenant. We're gonna pick 10. We can take a Voldaren Epicure here because this is a discard outlet. That's the only reason. Nethergrove is Escape. Harvester is a self-discard that also works well with Reanimate, but that's pretty much it. It's not the biggest body to reanimate. Let's take a Voldaren Epicure. Pick 11, we got a Fable Passage, that's quite decent. This is a fixing for any color. Glad to see that. Pick 12. Former Courier is for fast deck. I don't think this is gonna be a fast deck. Virtual Loyalty is just awkward. 2 mana for 2/2 is not strong, and 5 mana size too slow. Let's just take a Verge. Pick 13. This is not a showdown deck. Energy Acolyte is a life linker. That's pretty much it. But Blackwater Cliffs. I think I actually take Blackwater Cliffs. Take a deck figure champion. Expedition map. Alright. Pack 2, pick 1. We have. Alright. We have Mox Emerald. We have to take this, even though this is off color. You don't even need to care about the green. You just play this for fast mana. Outside of that, there's also Tinker. But we don't have any Tinker targets. I passed this 9 mana big artifact spell. And outside of Tinker, there's also Comet Stellar Pop. This is competing with Minx and Boo, be the best Planeswalker in Cube. Because if you ever get a 6 from Comet, the Comet can just run away with the game by itself. But we have to take a power here, I'm afraid. Such a good pack though. Pack 2, pick 2. Halarax Wave is quite a strong card, and it is playable in this deck because we have blue fixings. And there's also OG count as well. as interaction. How much are we in blue? We only have 1 mana leak, and on the spell we need 2 blue pips, making it much more difficult. And Malevolent Rumble is a good way to put stuff in graveyard. And are we want to be more green even after passing so many good green cards? But this card works so well with what we're doing. We can get Meal 4. Okay, I'm done. Just Wheel of Fortune. Like, there's no reason not to play it. Wheel of Fortune, discard your big thing, and then draw into a reanimate and reanimate that. End of the story. Alright. Okay, I almost. Yeah, now you can see, like, I have a total new pet bit doing this. Like, I almost missed a Wheel of Fortune because I don't recognize the art. Oh, damn. Alright, back to Big 3. Easiest animate that here. We want to hit all of these effects as much as possible. Outside of that, is there any discard outlets? Nope. But there is Underground Sea. This is not a Garrus Cradle deck. Brave Titan is another top end. But yeah, animate that. Close. Pack 2, pick 4. No discard outlets. And we don't have any fetches in this deck outside of Vapor Passage, which doesn't count. Imaku, the Aaron's Torn, is not a reanimate target because it shuffles itself. It is for channel deck. Or maybe Sneak Attack. If you Sneak Attack this deck, you Annihilator 6. Which is just like end the game right there. Not gonna do that though. The Metamorphose is basically a cantrip, that 0 mana cantrip in this deck. And Bone Crusher Giant is better in Lead Unpowered Cube, but in this one it's still like deal 2 to any target, which can be useful, and we are playing red. Let's actually just take that. Probably not gonna be the best pick. Back to pick 5. Recurring Nightmare. Sack a creature. Return this to return a creature from graveyard to battlefield. It is an enchantment that can be tutored by the 2 mana whatever thing if I have it. The 2 mana, Meal 4 and get Eldrazi, but I don't have that, sadly. Proxa, not that strong in this skill. It doesn't work with what we are doing. Or we can just take a Survivor Triumph for color fixing. But I think I'm fine with the Recurring Nightmare. Works super well with Bodied and Epicure. This is a big plus. Pick 6. Umbrella Rite. We don't need Umbrella Rite. We already have like 3 much stronger effects with Animate Dead, Life and Death, and Reanimate. I think we just take a Faithless Looting. And if there's no Faithless Looting, I'm gonna take a Smuggler Sculptor for the discard outlet. Back to pick 7. We think we just take a Blaze Mana Verge for color fixing. Wrist. Yeah, don't care about any other card that much here. Mana Confluence fixes for everything, but we don't need to fix for everything, I think. And it hurts a lot. Pick 8. Vampire Hexmage is a combo card. Liliana the Veil is a discard outlet, which is quite good. Dream Lavamancer is pretty good with all the discards. But I think at this point we want more outlets. Or we can take out, which is a pretty good interaction with the fixings we have. But
this is my
Lily, I think Lily's good here. Pick 9.
Touch my things.
Winds of Abandon, exile a creature. But we don't have any white cards, not counting Atraxa. And Seasoned Pyro is another discard outlet, even though being another speaker drop. I think I'm fine with that. And we are making 1/1 red elemental creature token, which works well with Recurring Nightmare. Pick 10. Super glad to see Malevolent Rumble wield. This can get Recurring Nightmare. In fact, if you play this on 2 and then you play Recurring Nightmare on 3, you can just sack the Eldrazi and reanimate the big thing. Pretty busted. Taking it over Dam. Take 11. No one's doing mounting? Damn. I'll take some below. Don't think we're splashing for that though. This is not a Temple Figure Destiny deck. Take Temple Garden. Are we unearth anything? We unearth Season PZ, we unearth Death Creator's Champion. I think I'm just gonna take a Sacred Foundry in case we special white. Can take a ramp or Umbrella Right. Let's take Umbrella Right. Alright, pack 3, pick one. We got Persist, which doesn't work with Atraxa, otherwise I'll pick it here. Any power? I didn't see any power. So that's a miss. Do we care about ramp? Ramp does work decently well with Wheel of Fortune. Or we take a Sundering Titan to access a cheaty target. We all have 2 cheaty targets. And without Entomb, we definitely need that. But I also want Talisman to work so that it works with Wheel of Fortune. Let's take Talisman, especially when these 2 are both on color. Next to pick 2. Memo Jar. Fire Blast. Basically, you just sack 2 mountain to deal 4 and win when you can win with this card. More for aggro card. Memo Jar, sack this, and draw 7. Don't think this is a Memo Jar deck though. Draconautics Engineer can make Atraxa haste, which is actually quite decent. Don't think we're gonna take a fixing here. Oh, you know what? Just gonna take the Engineer here. The Mana Leak. Because we're not in blue. Pack 3, pick 3. We have a Stealth discarding from the Carnosaur that I think I'm gonna take over Primal Abomination, which is most of the time a better threat. But this can stealth this card, which is quite a big deal. And there's also Theory Confluence, which is good for this deck. Raucous Theater, which is a land with type. Okay, so you pick 4. I think we're just gonna take OG Lightning Bolt here. This deck's kinda lacking in interaction. We have Bonecrusher Giants, Fight Covenants. That's it for the efficient removal. Oh, Time Twister is such a strong draw 7. But we have Wheel of Fortune and we don't need to play blue cards for this. Actually, pick 5. We got the Grizzlebrand, another top end. Or Crater Behemoth, but Crater Behemoth is not good if it's by itself. No discard outlet, there's a Bayou for color fixing. We do want to cast Marvel and Rumble, so maybe Grizzlebrand will because not a lot of deck wants Grizzlebrand. So let's take Bayou here. We already have 3 cheaty targets. Pretty good on that front. Let's pick 6. We can take another fixing, or we take Grim Monolith. 2 mana gets 3 mana. We can actually ramp into Volcon Tyrants if we need to, but I don't think this deck cares about Grim Monolith that much. Or we can take Evora, which makes a blood token, which is another discard outlet. I think it's actually important for this deck. Or I could have taken the interaction. That will also be a good one. And the pick 7, just gonna take Ember of Bones. Basically another reanimate payoff. We have a lot of payoffs already. I don't think this deck wants Umbrella Rights, because 5 mana. You're paying 5 or 4 mana for this effect in Vintage Cube. Ulamog is also another cheaty target. But maybe we get one of the cheaty target wheeled, and I think this is the time to get another cheaty target instead of the discard outlets. Yeah, Archon of Cruelty is very cruel, especially if it's sneak attack kind of effects, but we are not sneak attacking, but just reanimate is good enough. Good 9. Thundering Titan's back, but we're not doing that. We have a lot of white fixing already. I kind of wish this deck can play the... Or take a Fnatic of Ronas. Don't think I'm gonna play any of them though. Let's take a... This is not a Lightning Fire Blast deck, so let's take a Lightning Helix. Definitely take it to Theater. Oh, what did I cut? Drop land. Was that always there? That's we're not gonna play anything here. And if it's on paper, I'll just drop this to deny of opponent's trigger hate. Soren is decent. Okay, we are good on the big things.
Proper feast.
We are not good on interactions. Need to improve on that front. I don't think this deck wants to hardcast Atraxa whatsoever, so let's just cut blue altogether. And we think we can play the Lightning Helix. This deck does lack interaction. And we can even play the Umbral Rights to get another reanimate. And the Mock Emerald is a land, so we actually don't need to play that many lands. We have a bio. And oh, this is already making my head spin. I think this is not a Sparrow's Cutter deck. So many lands. The 16 lands with Mock Emerald, I think that's fine. And we need a lot of cheap stuff, so our Wheel of Fortune can get maximum value. To that end, do we want Fnatic Ronas? Gris of the Gris the Hunger Tide? Gris can mill card. Mill card is good. Oh, so many options here. I think I cut Draconautics. And this actually will need Evora, so I'll keep that in there. Nice Whisper is fine. And interaction, we have Bone Crusher, Lightning Helix, Lightning Bolt, and that's it. I don't remember. Oh, and the Fire Covenant. Fire Covenant being probably the best one. You need to look at 2 cards. I think we can take a Sacred Foundry. Or we just say screw it and cut all their white. We're only playing Lightning Helix. Yes, let's screw that. Let's also screw the white fixing whatsoever. Screw the interaction. We all in on threats. Oh, we on the big shitty things. 14 lands is like way too few. Add 1. Wait, why can't I add more lands? What are you doing, Arena? Like, I cannot click here. Like, what the heck? And how many greens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 green for Fnatic Ronas and the Melbourne Rumble, a little bit too less. Now it's 7 green, 16 lands is fine because we have Mox Emerald. I need to make one cut. And Soren is the anti-aggro card, basically. Against aggro, I'm just gonna sort Soren and Grist in, I guess. Oh wait, oh yeah, this is not Depth Breeder's champion deck. I don't know why it's still there. And we're doing good with the Recurrent Nightmare. Actually, yeah, Arboreal Rights. I think we can cut Arboreal Rights and Scrubland. Rise is the weakest reanimating enabler. And I don't think we added Swamp. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, let's add a Swamp. 4, 3, 3. And these need to add one more playable. So maybe a 2-drop. This is not an Agatha Cauldron deck. Is a Sorin back or a Dragonotis back? Hates is okay. Hates is very good with Atraxa, very good with Archon, and then doesn't interact that much with the other two. Or we can add Ulamog. Ulamog gets 2 attacking and we win. End of the story. I think 4 is enough for shitty targets. And Sorin is only for... This is only for the aggro matchup, but... let's just put it in. And we call it a day. 40 decks. 40 cards for a deck. Alright. This will be the first game of the Power Cube. And let's hope for the best. Alright, here we are at the round 1, game 1. We have play first, of course. Wheel of Fortune. I think we just gonna Epicure, Bones, and then Wheel of Fortune on 3. Depending on what we draw, that is. Sleight of Hand, they have Lurus. So their permanent cards are 2 or less. Urza's Bubble. Oh, we got a Talisman. I think Talisman is better to play than Bones when there's no target. And we can sack a blood here. Please don't see my wheel. Okay, they know we have Bones now. Or we can save our blood. If we draw a big cheaty thing, we can just Dark Confidant. Yeah, that's pretty good when you're playing Loris. This is not gonna be great whatsoever, but okay. Draw into another land. And we exile their Bubble. Because Bubble is good with Loris. And Wheel of Fortune is pretty good against them. If I attack, they can also just attack back, and I'm not gonna waste my attack here, so let's just not attack. They draw a Chrome Star. Yeah, all the cheap things, and all the things that works with Lurus. Fable is a tap land, so they only have 1 mana left. And they're just gonna eat the Lotus, that's fine. And I can also Wheel of Fortune to see if they have... Oh, they're not gonna have anything good. And Emperor Bones is dead. Dennis. Alright, that's fine. Drawing to a land, we're just gonna Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, we don't have any... We don't have green cards we want to cast. So let's leave the green mana up. Let's wheel here. Wheel. Animate that. And there's nothing we want to animate from their graveyard. They don't have animate that. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a penalty of Loras. Rona's turn. Let's attack for 1. They draw a Chrome Mox. exile a non-artifact non-land card to get a mana of that card of their colors, and they play a power, mana crypt. They play another power, Mox Fire, so they suddenly have 7 mana. What do you need so much mana for? We will find out. And this we can trumpeting and animate at it. Oh, but we have two cards of this effect, so we are doing fine here. Yep, they get rid of, unless they have a Thoughtseize. Uh-oh. I know they have LED there. Do they have any win con? I don't think I see any win con. Vamp? Oh no, Vamp Tutor. That is a win con. Okay. And then they can just LED. Or no, they only tutor to top. They need to draw it. So yeah, from start. Draw the thing. If it's Bring Freeze, I'm just gonna go here. They're gonna LED here. They have exactly enough cards, 5 cards. Yep, Bring Freeze. Okay, I'm just gonna scoop. We lose to that. Alright, in that case, we are playing Agatha Soul Cauldron. And we are not playing Fire Covenant because they are not like, they don't win with creatures. Okay, what else? There is the Hunger Tide, destroy target, being a creature, and Sorin is not doing much in this matchup. Maybe Draconautics to turn the clock faster. Same goes for Death Greeter's Champion. I just put that in, maybe. See any else I want to cut though. Dark Confidant, Flame Slash, Lion Side, and Saucies. I hate Saucies. With a Bubble, being a Lure stack. Ulamog? But they're also playing they also have Animate Dead, which I kinda hate. But yeah, I'm 100% playing Agatha Soul Cauldron, and I think that's it. Let's just roll with it. Play first. And Recurrent Nightmare. This isn't too fair, but I'll just keep this. This hand may just be like way too fair. But the good thing is, if they soft this me right now, they're not gonna get too much of a stuff. Oh yeah, I can Recurrent Nightmare next turn, which is great. Okay, they're gonna steal one of our cards. Okay, nice. They saw the weakest card in our hand. So if the Bodied Echo Pair is still there, we're just gonna Vamp Tutor. Oh yeah, Vamp Tutor, Demonic Tutor, it's so strong in this cube. Yep, they draw a card. Okay. This is a much slower turn for them. So let's just recur this Nightmare right now. I think I'm just gonna get the 1 damage anyways. And this thing doesn't have haste. Yeah, if I have mana for Draconautics, then you will have haste actually. Alright, they fail the mana crypt, so they take damage. I need to beat them before they beat me. Moral of the story. Lowers of Drink Dam, which dies to a Bonfire Giant, so I'm fine on that front. I think we just won't do that. Or is it more? I think it's more targets to do this, more damage to do this. I can recurring your graveyard. This gives haste, but let's just play this out. And hopefully they don't just literally assemble their entire combo in their hand. Okay, they saw the bones. Let's just beat them down. And mana crypt. They have a mana crypt trigger, and they won that. Please don't just literally win with your entire hand. Please tell me you don't have the combo. Hey, please. Land. Psychic Frog. That doesn't do it. It doesn't grow infinitely big, and I have Animate That Lurus. Okay, that's something. Earth's Bubble. Look at my stuff. Go Clump. They're gonna be a Pump Lurus. And this is exile 3 cards from graveyard. They don't have 3 cards from graveyard, but they can make it 3 cards from graveyard by discarding. That's something to keep in mind. Can we discard this? Can we discard this Icon of Cruelty? We can't. We don't have any Saccolet. And we don't have enough mana to recurring damage twice. But we can Emperor of Bones adapt to get that. But that's 4 mana. Wait. I think we just make a dragon and then haste. Is that enough? I don't know if it's enough, but I'm just gonna do it. And they also need to take damage from the mana crypt. Oh, Vintage Cube is so many things. Alright, we got them. Good thing they don't literally just win after casting a Web Tutor. Maybe they Web Tutor the mana crypt. I have no idea. And I'm just gonna keep this configuration. Yeah, that's it. London Bolt and literally one lander. That's a mole. Literally one lander. That's a mole. I think we are doomed here, but let's keep this. Especially if they're gonna turn one southeast. Good thing they don't. Okay, we draw into the swamp. That would make Liliana better, but life can actually be cast at some point. Not today though. Let's get our Dragonautics down there. I think, okay, the best thing that can happen to me is I draw a big shitty target, and then I just blood. Discard that. I think I'm just gonna bump Treasure Giant that. We are playing like a aggro deck here. Remand, fine. And they are 100% gonna block here. That's the only reason they keep it as a blocker. Alright, now the ground is gonna cock up with the third path Iconocast doing that. Our hand has no Scarlet, so we have to save this blood token, I'm afraid. Lead? Okay, they cast lead for soldier. Understandable. Fanatic of Ronus. I think we have to stop that. And Eternal Lights is too green. Ugh. And we are gonna lose to Skull Clamp after this. So I think I have to blood the Fanatic of Ronus. Yep, they're gonna have all the draw twos. Oh, Skull Clamp is such a broken card. Air Bubble. Okay, actually to save myself some sanity, I'm just gonna scoop here. There's no way I can come back after Morning to 5, and then they're gonna draw their entire deck with the Skull Clamp Soldier. Oh, like the second game was great. We get the pop off, but third, a little bit unfortunate. And since we're playing traditional Q, there's no hand smoother, so we're bound to see more of those awful hands. But well, let's play. Alright, here we are at round 2. Opponent get to choose. They are gonna go first. We have a perfect curve in our hand, so keep. Ew, this hand is much. Okay, S% now. That's a card I don't like. But we can play around that. We just play this first, then Fanatic, and then Rumble, or just destroy that. Ugh. Make something cost 1 more. I think we just... Oh, by exiles. No, we cannot exile this. Giver of Runes, which is pretty disgusting. At least we're just gonna play a Fanatic here. And we have to roll Trumpeting Cannon for the Giver of Runes. Against the mono Wise Weenie, a Swords of Fire and Ice. Okay, oh, we got our reanimates. Perfect. So we have 4 mana, so we can discard and then reanimate. Okay, that's our plan. Blaze Mire Verge. And have to deal with this. And they're just gonna give something pro red, I guess, before he dies. Eliminates my stuff, not your stuff. You gotta draw a card. Let's just cast that. And that's pro red, so actually they get to sort of find nice here. But we do have like a bajillion mana next turn. They're gonna blow up the Bodied Epicure, or they can choose to go face. We cast the reanimate, so we get hurt a lot here. Reckoner Bank Buster. Pro red. Well, don't you like pro red? I think we Marvel and Rumble. Will I pay the one? No. Screw that. And we have 5 mana, not enough for... But we can just animate that, the Volvon Tyrant. We can cast this right away. Oh, we actually can hard cast that. Oh no, we can't. We have a tablet. Gain 3 life and draw card. We drew Recurring Nightmare, which we're gonna do later. They have pro blue, so they can just block with that. And I can't block anyway, so maybe I should just attack and I can still do trample damage through. This is not blocking anyways. Oh, yeah, I have to manually do that. Fine. And I can block their Lightfall Inquisitor with the token. For turn. Not too shabby. We're not gonna Recurring Nightmare anything here. March. Sacrifices. Okay. Good thing they marched to animate that. And because I'm gonna get a token. Thank you. I'm a big fan of that. And they don't have a good attack right now because I still have this Bourbon Tyrant token and I can Recurring Nightmare next turn. Oh, everything's going well for me here. We don't care about that. Think we Recurring Nightmare first. And I'm just gonna pay the mana here. And I only have one black. Okay, that's something. My fear just keep coming back. I don't think they can beat this anymore. I've got the talisman, so we can do the whole shtick again. If there's targets. That's great. Draw a card. They go down. And 5 covered and can only damage a creature. Manually do that. I think it's fine if they hit me with a sword. I don't care about that anymore. But we don't have any targets for that, so we don't have any good creatures to hit. So let's just pass here. Oh yeah, there's a chance that his farewell and exile my or parallax wave that exile my entire board, and go back to square one. That's something that can happen. Alright, that doesn't happen. I think we do. Not sure what they're holding, so let's do Faithless Looting first. Reprieve. Alright, the reprieve is gone. They're not chump blocking anything here. Well, let's actually head to attack now. They're dead on board with this Force 8. That's still 4 mana. You want to tap that. Should be good. Should be enough damage. There's nothing wrong can happen, right? Swords or Plowshares, that doesn't do it. I actually Fire Covenant that. Maybe I should. Oh. Yeah, I think I should have Fire Covenant that. On hindsight, but it doesn't matter. We won here. Ooh. This is what this deck's supposed to be. Great. And we are 100% playing Sorin against the aggro, and they have Sword of Fire and Ice. That's something to look out for. It makes red cards a little bit less great, but it should be fine. And Gris is pretty good actually. Still gonna play Bone Crusher. Lily. Maybe Lily's still fine. I kind of want to play something, cast something for Grist. I just don't know what it is. Maybe I call Lily. Lily is just kind of awkward in this matchup. But it is good when I just play it when they only have like one creature on board, and we just get rid of that, period, and it's also discard it, which this guy needs, but we keep this. Alright, we have Fire Covenant. That's great. I think it's fine if we loot right away before they have Aspersenno or whatever BS. We do need a land. I think we actually boot out Talisman. I think I'm still gonna boot out the land. And for I wish this is one of the options. But we can still discard that later. But for now, let's get rid of. Oh, we can fire cover the next turn. Good. And yeah, now I regret it. I should have kept it. Where's the land, pal? Fire covenant would be great, but where the heck is your land? Reanimate. Oh, you're not gonna have enough life for reanimate if you can just retire to this. Fine. I made the wrong decision. Didn't I? Alright, mana type, so Fire Covenant didn't work out that turn. Alright. But do I have enough life for Fire Covenant? I don't think I do. I missed the window already. Fire Ice. And yep, that's a wrap. I got punishment for discarding lands, I guess. I think this is the right configuration. And yeah, I hate Johnny. Play first looting. Okay. Perfect keep. So we just faithless looting into something and then. Oh, we don't even have to cast this right now. But they might have an Aspersenno. So. Don't think this deck plays Talisman. Or I can play the Seasoned Peasy. In that case, this is a better discard. Before I play Seasoned Peasy, I want to do the faithless looting thing. Does that eat a sword? I'm fine if that eats a sword. Like Sawing Prisoner, we exile a card. We can actually exile Reanimate, which makes it cost 2. But then we can season PZ on an empty hand. Nah, screw it, let's be safe. Exile Stomping Ground. Oh, but that means I'm gonna be super far away from casting this. Oh, maybe I should exile this Swamp. That's a mistake. I'm fine with the mana type this. They aren't. I think I'm supposed to discuss season PZ now. And the worst case scenario, I still reanimate that, maybe? Or I still discard the lands. Actually. It's a bit tough to choose here. And next turn is Bone Crusher Giant, 100%. Maybe I shouldn't hold up this reanimate for so damn long. Oh. I'll take this damage for 2. See what I have next. That's annoying. Alright. Alright, we have things, but we have to play this tapped. And then next turn we have a thing. We're gonna take a beating from here, and then are we gonna Emperor of Bones? Or no? Or we just cast a Bone Crusher Giant for 3 to be on curve? No, that can be it. I think it's better to use it there. As the removal. Essentially cast this. Take the 3. Really hope they tap out here. Flicker Wisp. Okay, that's disgusting. And they have 1 mana up for the most disgusting card in the world. Mana type? Okay, I need to draw into a land. Mox Emerald. I have to discard the Mox Emerald. Yeah, I think they 100% have mana type. In deck. Or no, it can be a 1 mana exile. 1 mana exile, that can work too. There's a chance this reanimated gets eaten. But that means they don't have removal Emperor Bone, so let's actually just do it. Let's fire this. I'm gonna get mana typed, aren't I? Alright, I didn't. Good. That's good news. Hello, trigger. We didn't get any lands. And this can eat swords. If it's swords, I still gain 6. So there's that. They probably just have swords. And they're still holding it. If there's swords, they definitely just fire on that, so that maybe there's no swords. Or they have March. And they're waiting to march this Emperor of Bones, maybe? And either way, we have a pretty solid footing on the ground. But we're taking 3 a turn. Without anything to deal with the Flicker Wisp. Right. Going to land. That means I'm gonna go and crush it first. Because there's a 4 power stuff for Woman Tyrants. And Fire Covenant, that can be great, but we need more life for that. Let's just drop a sword in a half Markov. And oh yeah, we flip this instantly, if that resolves. That resolves?
Famine nips at our heels.
Nope. On the attack, yeah, we flip this instantly. Actually, yeah, this is much better than what I thought. With Warbone Tyrants.
It's been too long.
And then we eat the Flicker Wisp, which is the only thing that's causing me to lose life.
No mercy.
And Sorin still has the Extort. If they have March, they should have used it before I resolve the Bone Crusher Giants. Okay, +2 gain the food, -1 deal damage, but I have to gain life to do damage. And -6 steal something. Alright. They do have March. Alright, they fired it on this, that's fine. And my Volbone Tyrant is gonna hold them off here quite nicely. I am losing a lot of life, though, without Volbone Tyrant trigger. Fire Covenant, nice Whisper. Sorin, be really great here. Figure. I figured. Life and death. I can actually just attack with Volbone Tyrant, but they are not gonna block. If I just do it right away. We are not minusing. Or I can choose to extort here. We nice Whisper, extort, and blow up the Blaze Spicer. That can be a thing. Fanatic of Ronus. Second attack, tap for 1,000,000 mana. Alright, so now... Wait, they can make this flying first strike. Okay, I actually missed this part. So they can pay 4 to make it a 4/4. And as a dish... Oh, flying first strike. But if they do that, they are out of stuff. But I'm just gonna lose to that, and I can't hard cast a Traxa. Oh, screw you. I think I misplayed, but let's try to do that right now before we play. And now there's no more flying threat. I think I should start attacking here. Okay, I'm doing things in completely wrong order. Yeah, if I attack with this first, I don't need to care about that. Ugh.
My
Okay.
judgment is fine.
that was a disaster of a turn. Hope you like me. Please, pretty please. And we are not gonna get to death if we keep losing life. Oh, that was rough. But I think I can just chump with Season PC and then life and death that.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Yep, attacking Soren. I didn't think things can't get much worse after that. That was a terrible play. Oh my god, and let's trade. Yeah, that should have attacked first there. Oh boy. Badia makes stuff more expensive.
A fine vintage.
I think I just play everything out. And I can extort. I think I do need to. And crack the Fable Passive first. Really lacking red. And yeah, because this is not gonna lose life. Oh wait. Extort! Oh! I hate auto diver. Oh, but if I pay for it. Extort, okay, that's gone. Maybe I should I splash for a Hardcastle Traxler? I still don't think I should. Oh,
Strike fast and strike hard.
that's percent, no? Okay, I can blow up this Stadia. Which is good news. I can block this. And they're out of cards finally? Maybe? Rank on the Bam Buster. But they are not actually out of cards. But I am out of cards. Oh! That was a train wreck. Wow, I got Wandering Emperor. And I Fire Covenant myself for that much. Oh well. Okay. I'm already 0-2, so I'm not gonna get anything here, but we can still play our last game. Hopefully this time I win something. Holy cow, this is so hard. Alrighty, this is game 3. Opponents goes first. We have a Mox Emerald, but we yeah, we can play a season Pyro on 3 or on 2. Let's keep this. I can Nice Whisper on 2 right now, but let's get rid of this first. Maybe we just okay, we keep that. Ponder is pretty good with fetch lands, because you can change the order, or you just shuffle. And yeah, Black Water Cliff, Mox Emerald. Season PZ, discard Faithless Looting and the land. Where is my big things? Is it 4-2 less? 6. I have nothing to do with 6. In this hand. And Trombley Canosaur is not enough to deal with it, but it is a self-discarding threat. Or maybe I should deploy Bones right now. If I deploy Bones, I can still... And I want to double block that? That's good. Let's develop mana actually. And more maybe they give us something to reanimate. That would be great, right? Reanimate can target their stuff. But yeah, maybe they attack the mill. Okay, let's pick. Taking some big beatings here. We didn't reanimate. But any bad stuff? The best stuff. I'm not gonna chump block because it's gonna be like a Omega Bigger next turn. I can trumpeting and the Bone Crusher this Ouroboros, but they can just replay it with 6. So maybe I should just get rid of 6. And by doing so, I need to Stomping Ground for life. And then I'm still gonna reanimate, which is gonna cost me more life. Or I can reanimate their Ouroboros. Kill their Ouroboros and reanimate that. Okay. Let's do it. Wait a second. I don't want this to tap the wrong mana. Give me Ouroboros. But life and death becomes much worse right now. When we are literally at 9. Frost of Perfects. Cryptic Command on top. I'll land Liberator that doesn't do stuff right now. You can blow up these two and that's it. Attacks. Oh, they just mill that. Okay. And Wimble Oddity. Shipping Wooden can be anything. Something to look out for. Evora. We're gonna go to 3 with Death right here. In that case, we can just not do that and Emperor of Bones. And I also need to be very careful, holding full control. This triggers, yep, Emperor of Bones should do it first. Exile that. Activate ability. Oh wait, Ouroboros would make Emperor Bones like a lot better because I can get stuff every turn basically. Attack 2. Okay, that's it. Financial Ronus is on board. Big thing, very big. Everything is very big. They have to respect this board. Oh, I should have played Evora. And okay, they just gave up. Okay, yeah, I should have played Evora to get some more of these tokens. Oh, silly me. But, oh, that was pretty sweet. Do I need to play anything to counter them? Like 6 cares for graveyards. That means I can have Soul Cauldrons better, but if it's just for 6, I don't care about it that much really. Let's just go with this. Game 2, we have Animate Dead, but no payout, but we do have a Fanatic of Ronas into Bone Crusher Giants. And if we draw into the... If we draw into the... whatever, sorry, I forgot the name. The Volbon... The whatever Tyrant thing, yeah, the dinosaur, then we can hardcast it in that case. They didn't play anything, so let's just... Volbon Tyrant, yeah. Let's just do this, and next turn we're gonna Trumpet and Dinosaur and animate that. Insane turn, that'll be great. Shix, okay, they Shix. on time again. Okay, we draw the big thing, but we don't have way to discard it. I think we can just play a forest, hold up from the counter sword, they attack, I block, and I blow it up. Fine with that, actually. Cryptic, Yavimaya, and Island. And I should have held full control after the damage, but they're mono green anyways. If they put quarter, well, let's blow this up. And then we reanimate it, unless I draw into, no, nope, I didn't draw into. Your graveyard. And we get things. What do we get? We get a Wheel of Fortune. Let's discuss that. Oh. In that case, I should have played a land first, but if we hit another reanimate, we just win here. And yep, they got Archon of Cruelty. And I see their entire hand, okay. Because of Corsair. Oh, this deck doesn't do that great, but we had enough fun here. Oh, that has for 4 mana. Almost forgot. Oh yeah, Ibora also works with. Oh, this also works with Faithless Looting and Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I actually don't know the full text. It actually gets counters on any discard. Damn. Okay, they don't have anything that can deal with the sport. I'm just gonna fire Covenant that, and they're like Omega. Oh no, they stack a creature. Okay. Like this is straight up GG. Oh, I should have picked for looting first, and yep. Oh, I can play this game however I want. And yep, oh, okay. Even though I got shreked in the first 2 games, I still managed to have a good game for the 3rd round. Oh, overall, didn't do great. Losing a lot of games by going into only 1 win, but we do manage to do stuff. This with so many reanimate spells: reanimate, animate death, live and death, recurring nightmare, and Emperor of Bones. And we only have 4 threats to this guy. Is 4 too low? I'm actually not sure, but maybe it is. And we can hardcast Archon Cruelty and Volunteer in this deck. We cannot hardcast Atraxa, and in fact, we never even ever reanimate this. We do get the other 3 though. And yeah, this deck costs so much life. With Reanimate hurting you, Life and Death hurting you, Fire Covenant hurting you, and Nice Whisper hurting you. So your best bet is to have Sorin get your life back, Archon Cruelty get your life back, Atraxa get your life back, and Volpon Tyrant get your life back. Right. Overall, pretty decent run for literally me, first timer in this Arena Power Cube. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one.